Show Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Floyd Mayweather, baby. Floyd Mayweather, 50-0. Got the record. Paid, rich, got all his faculties. He won. Just made about $400 million in his last fight against a dude who fight UFC fighter, Conor McGregor. Got Conor McGregor $100 million in a fight. And he just admitted he's carried Conor McGregor a little bit in that fight, and all I got to say is that, well, duh. Anybody that watched Floyd Mayweather more than 2 times knew that. Is that any information to anybody that's, considers themselves non-casual? You know what I mean? So if you watch a little bit of boxing, you knew exactly what you were watching with that Conor McGregor fight. Floyd Mayweather doesn't fight like that, doesn't have to. We've documented it here as well, but I'm pretty sure, nobody watches this. So he's the first time watcher? Yeah, well, duh. All right? We know enough about boxing here that's not a headline for us. We know Mayweather carried him a little bit, right? Let it go a little bit long, put my hands up, walk people down, got to show him even that didn't even pull out the shoulder roll on him. Incredible. But it was worth $400 million, wasn't it? And that is what it's all about at the end of the day. So Floyd Mayweather is in the news not only for admitting that he carried the man for a while, but another reason. And the other reason is he called Oscar DeLaHoya, the man for Golden Boy Promotions, used to fight Oscar DeLaHoya. Don't act like we don't know the Golden Boy himself. He called Oscar DeLaHoya a hypocrite. Okay? And it's about time that it comes from Mayweather. We know that too. That's like, well, duh, for anybody who pays attention. But everybody doesn't pay attention. So he called him a hypocrite. And the reason why is like, wait a minute. Oscar De La Hoya, now you talking about trying to fight Conor McGregor? And you the man who came out with the open letter of why they shouldn't, you into pure boxing, this is not good for boxing, that Mayweather's fighting McGregor. And now they done generated about $500 million, and all of a sudden, you've been training secretly. But this is not new information from anybody else. I did a video about it too. It's ridiculous. But it's just the money involved. We know Manny Pacquiao wanted some. Anybody. Matter of fact, we documented the fact that not only Golden Boy, he's offered his own services to fight Conor McGregor. But we knew a month after saying that about Floyd, or before, he was offering his boy Canelo Alvarez anyway. So he was a hypocrite before. He's just a 2-time hypocrite now. That's all. He was hypocriting then. Oh, Mayweather shouldn't fight him. Hey, but you know something? Hey, my man looks Irish. 2 Irish. One is Irish and one looks Irish. That would be interesting. That was pretty much, I'm paraphrasing, but that was pretty much what he's saying then. And then, but Mayweather is not good for boxing. So it's just good that Mayweather says this because we might listen. Mayweather has a little platform. If he says it on Instagram or ESPN or anything, it's important. Because, see, Oscar De La Hoya, he's been losing it lately, and it's not his fault. People go as far as you let them. And because of fans, Mayweather, your boy Oscar De La Hoya can get away with a lot of things. And when you keep letting people get away with things, then they don't learn from their behavior patterns. And that's why when a company as big as Golden Boy Promotions and Ring Magazine, which we can call the boxing Bible, when you have racist emails going back and forth with these guys and it comes in the limelight and people know of them, and you're talking to another guy who's trying to talking about another guy of color, Al Heyman, for the PBC series, who was offering free boxing to the communities for the first time in a while. Well, they were trying to sue him and do everything. So they would call him these names on these emails. And they came out on open. And everybody knew about it. Right? They never denounced those emails. And then we talked about the silence so loud. But not only the silence amongst them for not coming out denouncing and distancing themselves, but also from, dude's been on ESPN a few times since then. So you must be very powerful if nobody would ask the pertinent questions. So you get powerful. You're like, hey, man, I was on ESPN. They didn't ask me. I'm the president or something. That's what happens. At ESPN, I'm all my antennas up with them. Much as I love some ESPN. But it's like, I'd be, man, if you coming on a show that I had to be, then I would be fired. Because, like, y'all gonna tell me I can't ask him about this? Well, why can't I ask him about racist emails that got between him and Ring Magazine? We're going to call that the Boxing Bible. I want to know. And I want him to say something about it on national TV. But they don't ask him. And you ain't going to tell me, y'all, we know more here at Doma Sports Talk and any other talk than ESPN does? Don't even try it. So they basically avoided the situation. So that gives him empowerment. That's all that does. It's like, hey, I don't have to answer that. I don't have to address it because no one cares. Just a few people care. And that's where it goes. That's why it continues and continues and continues. That's why it's good that Floyd Mayweather is just basically stop right here. You're a hypocrite. You've been one before. You were one against Al Heyman because you guys are telling people free boxing is not going to work. Now you're doing free boxing and people are trying to herald you because you bring the ESPN and some other stations when this guy was doing it before and being blackballed, and called names and we don't have to address. So it's just good that Floyd Mayweather is calling him a hypocrite open, which we all knew. Right? But it's time for him to learn from this hypocrisy. And it's also time to put it out there that people know it openly. So we can just see what people are going to do about it. Because a lot of people out there is like, we know. We don't care. Right? That's what it's all about. But it's out there now. Hypocrite. Let's see what y'all think about that. Go ahead, Mayweather. Say it again. Maybe somebody might listen. Now, matter of fact, before I end, I was going to say something again. Mayweather's the same guy, right? That you remember back when he was trying to fight Manny Pacquiao, way back in the day, 2009, 2010, and he offered Pacquiao $40 million, right? All he had to do was take a doping test. Well, imagine if you're capable. Some people don't have enough empathy to imagine, but imagine you're this guy. Forget the name of the guy, and you're offering a guy $40 million. And that's about 8 years ago, which means it's about $60 million. But $40 million, and you're going to wire him $20 million. All he has to do is take a dope test. You're on TV, and you're saying that to a reporter on TV. And the reporter, after you say all he has to do is take a dope test, and the reporter tells you, who are you to ask him for a dope test? Fight him anyway. What does that tell you at that point? No one says, wait a minute. A casual fan, if you tell them that now, who doesn't take a dope test for $40 million? Something's wrong with that guy. That's what a casual fan says, but that is detached from the situation. But someone who's just really wants to see you lose, doesn't matter what, is telling you, you don't ask him for a dope test. You fight him doped. And lose already, wouldn't you? Right? That's what this guy had to deal with. He got backlashed for just asking for dope tests and ready to pay $40 million to just have a dope test, and he is the guy that is wrong. Now everyone's getting dope tests. Sounds like Colin Kaepernick, doesn't it? All right? At the beginning, people don't like you when you're doing something that's right. Remember that. Don't do what everyone does. Do what's right. Don't Sports Talk. Worldwide, go Mayweather. And I'm up out of here.